glad you brought that up because a lot of people kind of have a struggle going from being the high performance athlete to being a coach. So I guess did you enjoy competing? Do you enjoy coaching more? I know some people have a hard time making that jump and they might be a great athlete, but sometimes they don't really like coaching. And sometimes the other way around. So
I love coaching.
Okay.
I absolutely love it, mostly because of the sport that we're in, because there isn't that high pressure to perform and win and beat the next person. It's setting personal goals for yourself and for your athletes and having them reach those goals and see that light and spark in their eye and that smile that, oh, I got it. I finally got it. And because we keep track of course, of their goals. But then they get in practice, it's a whole nother thing. In practice, some athletes can soar in practice and they get into competition and they just completely blow it. They're so nervous.
Yes.
And they aren't prepared mentally to do it. So we work on those with the kids in coaching and maybe start taking them to smaller competitions or bring in athletes that we can have a little at-home competition. And then you have these athletes that, I was that athlete. I'm like, I could practice as hard as I could, but you put me in a competition and I'm going to go 2 inches higher, 2 inches further, 4 inches further, just because of that adrenaline that, yeah. And I'm just built that way. I mean, that's just the way my brain is, okay, we're going to do this and we're going to do this at 150%. And we've got this. Yeah.
That's spoken like a true coach.
Yeah. And watching, it's definitely more rewarding. It's rewarding watching the athletes succeed, definitely. And watching athletes who come in from doing just organized sports, basketball, wrestling,
right,
volleyball, and then come into the native sports and their whole outlook on competition and sportsmanship changes. And watching them grow from that selfish athlete to a team player is just, and not only do they do that through their sport, but watching them, because we are such a small community, you get to see them in their personal lives grow and advance as well. So that's another great thing about our sport, is taking the lessons that they learn from competition out into the real world.
Man, that's awesome. And I mean, I hear lots of people talk all the time. I mean, sports is kind of an awesome avenue to kind of teach those lessons and those skills and those characteristics you need to succeed in life. And I mean, we talk about, I knew just with coaching cross country and track later on that I could see those characteristics kind of pop up later. But I mean, I feel like there are different characteristics though from what you guys are teaching. So it's just awesome to hear, okay, well, the process is going to be the same, just the characteristics of what they're going to be walking away with is going to be a little bit different.
Yep.